Hey everyone, it's Melissa. I wanted to show you how to use the 21 Day Fix app. It is a free app in your Apple Store, I think it's called a Google Play Store for Android. I love this app because it tracks all your containers. Because if you're out and about or you don't have your journal with you or your container sheet, you can use this. So I've already downloaded it to my phone, and I'm going to choose my program. So I'm going to start off with the 21 Day Fix Extreme. I'm going to put my current weight in here, hit continue. Now this is the full 21 days. So we're going to start with day one, starting January 9th. So it's going to be day one. You're going to make sure your weight is correct here. Your workout for the day is total body cardio. And remember, to follow the workouts as scheduled. So each day it's going to show a different workout, and that is the way you should do the workouts to get the best results. The next thing is your remaining portions. Now, going by weight, it automatically calculates this for you of how many containers and teaspoons and water you need. So let's say, for instance, I did my workout. I always like to have my shake after because it helps build muscle, repair muscle, get oxygen going with all the nutrients. So basically, I'm going to click on breakfast. Then I'm going to add one container of red, because one container equals one scoop of Shakeology. I'm going to do one purple container of raspberries, and then I always add a nut butter or coconut oil. The reason why you want to do this is the healthy fat of the oil or the butter helps simulate the nutrients from the shake into your bloodstream. So that's why it's super important to always try to have a nut butter or a oil with your shake. So I always do like a peanut butter or coconut oil. So if you see there, from breakfast, I had one serving of fruit, one serving of protein, and 1 teaspoon. So if you go back to the top, it tells you that I have 2 remaining servings of fruit left and 3 remaining servings of proteins left. So let's say I go to lunch. Let's say I go out to lunch and I have tacos. So what I want to see is, can I have corn tortillas? So I'm going to click on the yellow square. I'm going to look for corn tortillas. And right here at the very bottom says tortilla corn too small. So if I go get 2 tacos and each taco comes with a corn tortilla, that's considered 1 serving. So I'm going to put 1 carb here. Let's say I got chicken, and the chicken would be 1 protein. And then let's say avocado came with it, and it was only half an avocado. Let's say 2 tablespoons of avocado. You got 1 tablespoon per taco. Then you would do half of a healthy fat. So, but the kicker, if you had cheese too and avocado and it looked like a tablespoon of each per taco, then that's actually 1 full serving of healthy fat. So I hope that didn't confuse you, but the blue container is basically 4 tablespoons. So you could do 2 tablespoons of cheese and 2 tablespoons of avocado, and that becomes 1 whole full container of healthy fats, which is the blue. So let's say going back to lunch, I had a chicken, then I had my avocado and cheese, and then I had my corn tortilla. Now, if you can see right here that I haven't had any vegetables yet. The vegetables and the proteins are super important for your weight loss. The vegetables are key ingredients to help you get your nutrients, keep you full, and protein also helps you lose the weight. So it's so important for you to make sure you eat your your veggies and your proteins. If you have containers left over, it's always best to have the fruit or the carb left over for the day. So I always like to try to get my vegetables in first. So I like to eat my vegetables with my breakfast and my second snack. So you just have to do what really works for you. So, okay, so here dinner comes. and I haven't had any vegetables. So I'm like, okay, what's the best thing to have, to get all your vegetables in is have a salad, right? So I'm going to do, let's say 2 cups of romaine, and then I'm going to do a cup of cucumber, and then I'm going to do, let's see, so I have romaine and cucumber, but I don't know what other vegetables are available or what's on my plan. So I'm going to click on the square right here, the green square. I'm going to look, and I actually do have, let's see here, I have tomatoes. So if you look here under tomatoes, you're going to see that it's tomatoes, chopped cherry in the green container, or two medium tomatoes. So if I'm going to choose a tomato, I'm going to chop it up, or if they're cherry tomatoes, I'm going to fill it up with that full container and then dump it in my salad. So great. So I did 2 containers of the romaine. I did 1 container of the cucumber, and then I'm going to add 1 more container of the tomatoes. So there you go. Look, I got all my vegetables in, which is great because we need to do that. So we have the green, all the green containers are gone for the day. Then for dinner, let's say I'm going to add, let's see, like ground turkey or steak or whatever. So I'm going to go here and say, okay, I have lean ground turkey. That's okay. Or if I wanted to do some type of red meat, make sure it's extra lean. Or you could even do tuna or turkey slices or ham slices. Cottage cheese, make sure that it's light. So I'm going to say, I'm going to do turkey slices. So I'm going to do 1 protein of turkey slices. And if you go back and you see the turkey slices, it should be nitrate free and 6 slices. It sounds like a lot, but that's the amount of protein that you need to have for that particular choice. Okay, so let's say it's breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you still have food left. It's best, let's talk about dressing. I'm sorry. So we have the dinner, we have the vegetables taken care of, we have the protein taken care of. Let's say you want to do a dressing. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to go here, get your orange container out, and you're going to go to your nutrition guide, and you're going to make one of your 21-day fix dressings. It's super important to only make your dressings. Do not buy anything off the shelf. All that stuff has preservatives. It's not clean eating. It's best to either make your own or just use olive oil. So if you're going to make your own, do the 21-day fix dressings that are in the nutrition guide. And what you're going to do is you're going to make your dressing, put it in a mason jar, seal it up, and then you're going to fill up your orange container of dressing. Okay, so I love salads, and this is what I like to do for my salad. So I like olives. So what I do is if you can see here, I have 3 teaspoons of oils left, and I have 1 orange container. So what I'm going to do, because I want olives on my salad, is I'm going to use the orange container for olives. I could have 10 olives, so I'm going to add that to my salad. Then I'm going to use the rest of the teaspoons for my olive oil for my salad. So I'm going to add that. And then vinegar is a free condiment. So I'm just going to add vinegar, and then there's my salad. So you could really just utilize the olive oil, avocado oil options for your teaspoons. And then for the orange container, you can, do your seeds or your olives. Okay, so we're at the end of the day, and let's say I had 6 cups of water too. I know this seems like a lot of work and it takes a lot of time, but like I told you in the welcome video, it will kind of take over your life at first if you get really, really into it. And when you get really into it, you get amazing results. things, you know, just take a little longer, but like I said, it will become a habit, then will become second nature and a lifestyle. So if you can see here, I have 2 servings of fruit left. I have 1 serving of protein and 2 carbs. Let's say it's late at night and you get hungry. Okay, well, you have 1 protein left. Now you have a big craving, like say you want, you know, something to eat, you're craving something. What I want you to do when it comes to this point is I want you to have a second Shakeology, because that is going to help kill that craving. So let's say you have a second Shakeology, so you're going to do 1 more protein, and if you want to add a fruit, I want you to add a berry. I don't want you to add a banana. Add a berry to your Shakeology because it is low as sugar. So you're going to add a berry here. Now, you could cheat every so often. I would add 1 more nut butter to it so it assimilates into the bloodstream correctly. So that's your snack for the day. So you basically have eaten all of your containers, but you have 1 fruit left and you have 2 carbs left. And then if you could see here, you're -1 on the teaspoons, and that's okay. Just as long as it doesn't happen every day, you're good. You really want to concentrate on eating your reds and your greens, and then your blues, and then your oranges, and then your teaspoons, and fruits and yellows really should be last because it's sugar. But if you end up eating everything, you're still going to get results. You just don't want to go over on your carbs or your fruits. But if you do, it's no big deal. No big deal at all. Okay, so that's my day I've had. So I'm going to go obviously close this out. And then I'm going to go wake up the next morning and go to day 2. And then do the same things. We're going to do upper fix. We're going to track all of our container sizes. And we are all set. Now we're going to do that for 21 days. Now, I'll talk about this a little more, but later. But on the 3rd week, it's double workouts. So when you click on the 3rd week, you're going to see the 2 workouts. The total body cardio is the requirement, and then the Pilates fix is optional. So like I said, I lost 15 pounds in 21 days. This is going to get you there by following everything that they tell you to do. So I also, when I lost the 15 pounds in 21 days, I did the 3-day quick fix. This is very structured and strict, but I wanted to complete a challenge. I wanted to start day 1 to day 21, and I wanted to complete the thing the way it should be. And I'm going to do this again. It's 3 days. You don't get any Shakeology. And I was like, oh my God, how am I not going to have any Shakeology? But it's not a big deal. It really isn't. So I'll go over this more when it gets to that 3-day, but this is the last 3 days, day 19, day 20, day 21. I'll go over that. You could see here, it's just oatmeal, eggs, whites, coconut oil, and then so forth. So I'm super excited. Oh, one last thing. Okay, if you want to add your before inches in here, you can, and your after. And then always take a screenshot of your inches. So just in case anything happens, you have to reset it. You can go ahead and put everything back in there. So that's all I wanted to show you today, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'm giving you everything that has made me so successful, especially in the first 21 days. Everything that I'm giving you, I've tested, I've tried it out. It works. I'm telling you, if you just stick to it and you don't give up and you get your mind right, you are going to kill it. Okay, guys, you have a great day, and I will talk to you later.